My neighbor, Brenda, thinks she owns the entire zip code. This woman spends more time peering through her blinds than she does actually living her life. Last month, she called the city on a 10-year-old for having a structurally unsound tree house. And the week before that, she tried to get the mailman fired because he walked across her grass during a rainstorm. But last Tuesday, Brenda finally crossed the line. I came home to find a massive industrial-sized dumpster sitting right in the middle of my driveway. Not her driveway, mine. I knocked on her door, and she didn't even look up from her tablet. She just said, "Oh, I'm remodeling the kitchen, and your side has better clearance for the truck. Just park on the street for a few days, honey." I told her, "Brenda, that's my private property. Move it, or I'm calling a tow." She just laughed a cold, sharp sound and said, "Go ahead. The driver is my nephew's best friend. He's not coming back until Friday." Then she slammed the door. What she didn't know was that I had a permit for a new concrete pour starting the next morning at 6 a.m. When the crew arrived, they couldn't get in. I told them the dumpster was full of donated materials and needed to be moved immediately to the back of the property, specifically behind my tall privacy fence. Since it was blocking a permitted job site, they used their heavy machinery to hoist that steel box over the gate and tucked it into the very back corner of my yard. 3 hours later, I hear the screeching. Brenda is in the street, screaming that someone stole her dumpster. She calls the cops, hyperventilating about grand theft waste management. When the officer arrives, I calmly walk out and show him my property lines and the permit. I told him, "Officer, I found this abandoned equipment blocking my construction. I simply secured it behind my locked fence for safekeeping. I'd be happy to let her have it back once she pays the $300 storage and relocation fee I had to pay my crew." The officer looked at Brenda, then back at me, and literally stifled a smirk. He told her it was a civil matter, and she shouldn't have trespassed in the first place. Now Brenda has to pay me to get her old cabinets back, and for the first time in 10 years, the neighborhood is finally quiet.